Since Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon was first drafted in 1984, 65 players with ties to the continent have featured on NBA rosters. One of the ways the NBA grows the game on the continent is through its Basketball Without Borders program, which formed a big part of the first Africa game on the continent.
Basketball Without Borders, we launched in 2003. Prior to that, there's been a number of players and NBA executives and team personnel who travel on the continent in different countries. I mean, probably of note in 1993 when a delegation of then Commissioner David Stern, with Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning and Dikembe were in Johannesburg, and I think also went to other countries like Zambia and Kenya, if I'm not mistaken, to run clinics and just, engage in the continent. Starting that for the first time, convening so many young, players from over 35 countries. It was 100 players, I think, in that first camp. Get them in one place. It was the first time something like that was happening on the continent. And I think it showed the potential. Then from there, obviously, as basketball people, we're committed to, giving young people who have a passion for the sport and the NBA an opportunity to live that passion.
I'm the steal if you don't protect it.
I was part of the first edition of Basketball Without Borders in Africa. And for us to have the NBA come to Africa, that's why we looked at it. It was so crazy because up to that camp, the only thing we knew about the NBA were the games at night or the magazines that we used to get.
I can say I'm proud to have gone through it, being an alumni of that camp. Not everybody gets to do it, and I think it's a pretty special fraternity to be able to say that you've gone to that camp and you've benefited from all that it has to offer.
Hard work on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work!
Good job. Yeah. Good job, guys.
I was a soccer player at a very young age. The soccer field and the basketball court was so close. One day I just went in, shoot a couple shots, it went in, and I just fell in love with that game. In 2009, I went to Basketball Without Borders. It's like a showcase for African kids. This is very important.
MVP goes to Gorgui Dieng from Senegal.
After being an MVP, and everybody was telling me the same thing, that I need to come in the U.S. and go to school. And I choose to go to Louisville. I played 3 years, won the national championship my junior year, and I declared for the draft.
The Utah Jazz select Gorgui Dieng from Kébémer, Senegal, and the University of Louisville.
Gorgui Dieng, that got some oohs and ahs out of the crowd.
Schroeder going right at
Gorgui Dieng, and Gorgui says, get the shot out of here.
Unbelievable. What a gifted young man.
Tie game, Rubio looking for Gorgui Dieng. Gorgui gets it away and makes it.
It means a lot to represent my country. I'm playing in the NBA, and I'm happy. I do what I like, just playing basketball.